Hey guys, so if you've ever had a finger sprain onto a basketball when you're catching the ball, you know how painful that is and how it would really be swollen around the fingers. So today I'm going to be showing you a few taping techniques in order to alleviate that pain. So for this, you really want to find an athletic tape for it to be used, right? And you just want to get a length of around maybe like so. That'll be good enough, right? You just put this here. So the first taping technique here will be the buddy tape. So basically what you're wanting to do, right, is have one of the athletic tape, right, to be around the top of the finger joint, right, basically around the top of this joint right here. So if I've sprained my index finger, I'm basically using the middle finger to become a splint, right, and from here, you're basically gonna wrap around it, right, super easy to do. Gonna wrap around the top of it. I actually use a little bit too much, but it's fine. And then next you're gonna get another one, and now you're going to go below the finger joint right here. So you're basically gonna take it right here, right? Then you're just gonna wrap it around, right? Keeping it completely straight. Basically going to use one of your fingers right here to become a splint, right? And you're basically gonna be moving it together, right? And motions will be much more limited. And for the second technique here, for example, if you sprain the index finger, right, most of the times it's going to be a little bit bent, so you can't really straighten it completely. So you're going to start off with the tape being underneath the finger joint, right? And from here, you're going to wrap it around it, right? So that is now on the top of it, right? From here, you're going to go one more round around it. And, right, because your finger is actually going to be a little bit bent, it's going to look like this, right? From here, you're going to wrap it back around, right? And then you're gonna basically loop and anchor that point, right? And from here, basically, we'll have a small little triangle, right? And now, right, you basically will limit the range of motion of your finger, and this will basically help with the healing process. When should I use taping for finger sprains? Usually you can do it when you are going to be having practice or having games, so then you're not re-aggravating the injury, right? So maybe when you're catching a ball, at least your finger, right, will still be supported by the tape. But outside of practices in games, usually I'll try to not use any tape at all. I'll try to really promote some range of motion into the fingers, really trying to get some finger rehab going on. You can start out with using some finger isometrics, like if your finger is bent like this, you can basically resist it here, right? Trying to get some finger strength going, trying to get the swelling going down. And of course, you can do it from the sides as well, so really pushing it from the sides. And this might really stress the volar ligaments around here. So you can do it like this or the other side as well, really trying to push as hard as you can, right? Of course, you can try to claw your way, right, for the finger rehab, and then trying to work all the way down like into a knuckle, then coming back out, then spreading it. And again, closing it, right, coming back down, coming up, and coming down. And the range of motion initially will be quite limited, but the more that you really work on that finger strength and the isometrics, it's going to help you recover faster from the finger sprain. So that was a quick overview of the two finger taping techniques that I use, and if this has helped you, make sure to drop a follow. So you're basically going to start with the tape underneath the finger. From here, you're going to wrap around the bottom of it, right, to the top, like so. You're going to wrap around it one more, and now you're going to basically cross over the top of it, right, like so. And from here, you're just basically going to anchor at the bottom, right? And then you can basically cut this out, or like just keep wrapping it over, or anchor it. And there's the finger tape. Yeah, so then you can't really bend it any further, right? It really will restrict that motion. So then you can only really extend it from here. So for the next finger taping technique is the buddy tape. So you're going to start with the tape above the finger joint, right? And from here, you're basically going to pull a little bit of tension, get over the top of it, right? And you can, of course, do it again, just like so. Next thing you want to do is find another tape for it, right? You're going to put it on the bottom of the finger joint. And from here, you're basically going to wrap around it, right, leaving the finger joint open, like so. So you're gonna wrap around it again, one more time. Now you basically have a buddy tape with the other finger. So then it's basically like a split.